We
as
love
far as
hip hop.
topics that I want to get into, I want to start off with this Drake stuff. We'll go through all the Drake stuff early. All right. Um, Obviously, Drake has been posting about beating Michael Jackson's record. Congratulations to Drake. Can I get some air horns in here for that boy? Okay, let's pull up some stuff over here and see what Drizzy Drake is saying. Starting with the last post that he did. Okay, he posted on his Instagram this picture right here. And this is a picture of him in the embassy. He's got #1 albums down here. Thank Me Later, Nothing Was the Same. If you're reading this, it's too late. What a Time to Be Alive, Views, More Life, Scorpion, Care Package. Care Package is a #1 album? Holy shit. Certified Lover Boy, Thank Me Later. Honestly, Nevermind, Her Loss, For All the Dogs, and Sexy Songs for You. Okay, and his #1 song, What's My Name, Work, One Dance, God's Plan, Nice for What, In My Feelings, Tootsie Slide. Wow, that went #1. Wow. This nigga at one point in time, he could just shit and freaking he went #1 on the Billboard charts because that song was not it. What's Next? Way Too Sexy. Wait For You, Jimmy Cooks, Slime You Out. Wow, Slime You Out went #1 too. That's crazy. First Person Shooter and Janice, Shut the Fuck Up. All right, and then number 15, as far as his #1 albums, is Iceman. All right, Nokia did not go #1. Nokia went #2 or #3 at the time. This is when I think Luther was still on the charts. And if I'm not mistaken, he said that he got robbed by Morgan Wallen at the time, or one of them country stars is like they slid in and took the #1. But he didn't get #1. You know what? I posted this on the gram. I said, "Shabang, congratulations." And one of the first people to jump into likes, can we see? Only you can see the likes. Okay, yeah. So we all can see them, no? What the fuck? Where am there? Shabang. So, he's outside. What are y'all thinking, man? Drake is the storm over, or was there never even a storm to begin with? Because over the last 2 years, a lot of people were like, I don't know if Drake could be #1 no more. It's done for him. The dot era is here. And now we got Iceman, and everybody seems to be like draked out. He gave us 3 albums. So anybody who's over in the day parties right now, or at the beach in warm climate places, they're listening to stuff from Maid of Honor. Us over here in the north, we're bumping that Iceman shit. He's give people who are trying to make babies right now, they're listening to freaking Habibti. You feel me? So I think he's kind of just put himself back into the same position where he was before. Some people say he never left because he was always charting the whole time, breaking records, blah, blah, blah. But as far as the feeling, you know what I'm saying? I think Drake is back on top. I'm not even trying to glaze. It's just an observation. Look, this is Giveon and Seven. They say they're grateful for Drake. I'm not the one glazing. These niggas is glazing.
I'm stuck on Iceman right now.
Yeah, same.
I got my picks that I run through every single day. Well, every single day since the album came out. And it's such an integral part of what's going on right now. You know what I mean? We needed Drake. Drake is so important to culture, music.
The nigga say, what?
Right now. You know what I mean? We needed Drake. Drake is so important to culture, music, songwriting, Giveon, and we're eternally grateful for everything Drake has done for not only us, but just for music in general.
Yeah, I'm forever indebted. My family.
These niggas is talking about him like he's the second coming of Christ and shit.
He's indebted.
Yeah.
Whatever he ever needs, I'm always a call away. So
yes,
I think it's just, I love being a part of it felt like a very cultural day.
Yes.
It was like a lot of conversation around me. It's like when a big prize fight is coming up and everyone's talking about fighting.
Yeah.
And I felt like a lot of people were talking about music.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel that sentiment right there, because even the whole Iceman rollout and everything, it wasn't so that we could not talk about the music. We literally broke down albums when people are doing song for song breakdowns, reactions, and stuff like that. So it's not about the story anymore. Obviously, people are breaking down the lyrics and seeing who he's actually dissing in the songs, and we'll do that too in this segment here. I'm going to go through a top 5 Troy video, big salute to top 5 Troy, so we can decipher some of these disses that he's been doing. But as far as just the everything that's going on around it, the narrative, it's been just, yo, did you like this song? Did you like this album? Which one is your preference? You know what I'm saying? Rather than, and obviously the record companies and all of the things that are getting exposed, but they're getting exposed through listening to the music. So it's like, if you want to hear something about what he said about Lucien or this breakdown about this, you're literally having to listen to the music to get these breakdowns. It's not Drake continuously only posting on his Instagram stories and creating the narrative through there. No, now the narrative is being created through the music. You know what I'm saying? And we're uncovering new shit every day. I'm with it. It's a good time. It's a good time to be a music reviewer, be a lover of music. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't fuck with Drake shit, just to be in the conversation or be online talking about music. Even if you want to be a hater, bro, get your hate off. It's time. Big salute to Cam Newton. He went crazy.
The first time I met Bugs, which was,
y'all niggas think hold on. Let me get some of these screens off here. Y'all think I be glazing? I really don't be. These niggas, I fuck with Drake heavy, but the way people are so happy that he's back, fam, and it just shows, bro. They need the boy.
Beep, beep, baby. Blow me out just like I'm green tea, baby.
I done played it 80 times.
From Vancouver, you a BC, baby.
I can't wait to go on a road trip.
For real.
I done cleaned my whole house to that.
It's kind of hard to meet me, baby.
I love it.
Man, he took some definite shots. We used to be planning our Mexico trip in the spring. We must have been dealing in the spur of the moment, because why did we think you could get us a ring?
Drake! Instagram, you have to be stopped.
We talked about Rick Ross, right?
Aiding Ross!
With streams before Aiden Ross had ever streamed.
Mastery. Swords.
Bro,
His clothes drive me crazy, bro. I know that's his thing. He stands out, but like, fam, who's styling you, brother?
cut you ain't even know you cut. I'm in shock. Where?
You're bleeding. Beep, beep, baby. It's gonna harm you and me deep, baby.
Folks just listening to it and they're taking notes. They're like highlighting, like, oh my God, this is crazy. He did Pharrell. You look at Pharrell's biggest songs and it has this
4-beat intro.
He's spitting a masterclass on how to strategically play chess, buddy.
Yo, listen, fam. The way they clip this up, they got these. This is like the super Glaze moment, okay? Like, maybe you guys might want to look away for a second. All right, just maybe listen to the audio, but this is like heavy, extra Glaze, like clipped up for your viewing enjoyment.
Yes. We're not smart enough. We don't even deserve this type of maneuvering of verbiage. How do we get so lucky to witness this?
When you watch Get Out, you watch the first time you catch some stuff, then you watch it again. This is like a Get Out album, bro. This is like a Sinners album, bro.
I just appreciate good body.
The nigga said it's like a Get Out album, like a Sinners album. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch the movie over and over again, right?
These are words. There's levels to making music. This dude is playing at a level not a lot of people will ever understand or get? He's not just beefing with one person. He's beefing with an entire industry and an entire corporate structure. See, I'm going to drop 3 of them just so I can strategically get out my deal. Man, he was like, why y'all calling me soft when you know that it's silk? Yeah. He's trolling himself. Like, bro, this has a lot of Jay-Z mixed with Eminem, mixed with Lil Wayne.
Bro, what he even did with Jay-Z? He's like, bro, I'll take the 500K over the dinner, bro. Y'all can't.
Hold on. Do y'all agree? Do I need to create a poll? Is it Jay-Z? What did this nigga say? Eminem and who all mixed together? That's maximum level Glaze.
Deal. Man, he was like, why y'all calling me soft when you know that it's silk? Yeah. He's trolling himself. Like, bro, this has a lot of Jay-Z mixed with Eminem, mixed with Lil Wayne.
Jay-Z, Eminem mixed with Lil Wayne. Well, goddamn. Y'all are gonna call me a glazer, bro. But it's kind of fact still. Cause okay. Jay-Z always talked that big money talk, all right? And Drake's been talking big money talk for a long time. And now the kind of money talk he's talking bees on the table. Like he's talking bigger money talk than all of the rest of them niggas. The double entendres, he knew that. Don't ask me how. Right? So as far as Jay, I'm not going to say he got him wiped down, but he do what Jay do. Okay? Now, Eminem, with the whole extra wordy, you know, like he does all that super wordy extra. Drake don't really actually do that. But as far as that like battle rappy type of rap, he exhibited that on Make Them Pay. He's got that. He's got that level. He can take it to that level where like he sounds like he should just be at a KOTD event doing whatever he do. Okay, I'm not trying to be a glazer, all right? Because I know all the people are going, oh, Friday, you're not going to get no fucking chain. Relax, bro. Just calm down. What's wrong? Yo, is your jaw hurting? All this different gay-ass shit man's trying to put on a nigga when you're trying to show love, right? But, yeah. And I enjoy listening to Drake way more than M. I haven't listened to an Eminem album since the Marshall Mathers LP. I'm sorry. Okay? So you got M wiped down. Maybe not in sales, because M's that guy. But wiped down. Now, last but not least, Wayne. Maybe I'm the wrong person to ask about Wayne, because I think lately, over the last year or so, I've been pointing out too much of Wayne's faults rather than bigging up a legend. But Wayne is a legend, right? Freestyle legend, go in the booth, go crazy, okay? He can sing a little bit, you know, get his little auto-tune. Love. You know what I'm saying? Wayne could... With all due respect, Wayne, okay? I was listening to you before Drake even was around, okay? I would say I was listening to Wayne since 1999. 90, I wouldn't say 98 when they first dropped, but like 99, 2000. Okay? Carter 1, love it. But Drake got you wiped down, nigga. What the fuck? Drake raps circles around Lil Wayne. It's not even a question. Like, this nigga wrote for Wayne. There was a space of time, and don't even try to rewrite history, you niggas, all right? There was a space of time when Wayne, at the time when Wayne was hot still, around the Carter 4 times. Was it Carter 4? Yeah, like when he dropped the 6 foot, 7 foot, them times. And the album right before that. Help me out, gang. What's the album right before the Carter 4? Where like he did the fusion thing. The pick the world up and drop it on your motherfucking head. That shit was ass. Right? But there was a space of time when he was getting on his singer, when he was like, how to love. That shit there was songs on that album that I could hear Drake's flow in that shit. The Rebirth. Thank you. Drake's pen is on the Rebirth, fam. So you're going to tell me that Wayne is better than Drake when Drake got a right for fucking Wayne? I know the Rebirth was a rock album. So which one was the one? Was how? You know what? Let me just look it up. I have a fucking computer in front of me. Why am I living like this? Eminem's last album was aight. You're an Eminem fan, Young Money. Anytime anybody says it's fire, you're definitely an M fan, and that's all good. I'm not even hating. Lil Wayne albums. How to love. He's got fucking Wayne wiped down. I'm sorry to keep on disrespecting that man. You know what I'm saying? But like, bruh, it's not even a question. I'm not even trying to hate on Wayne. Let's go to his discography here. Carter 5 was aight. Carter was aight. There was the Carter 4 right here. I Am Not a Human Being. Look, this, the one that had Drake all over it. Oh my God. Do I want to give myself a copyright? Little twist. He had a little twist on the song. Yo, one thing I'll give him, and maybe I'll give him this more than Drake, and maybe not, okay? He's generous with his artist. Drake ain't gonna put on some like little twist on a song, have a roster full of deadbeat artists, and find a place to put all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? At least he keeps the camp light. He don't have mad niggas in the camp. Sometimes people complain, but it's like, bruh, Wayne have like 100 niggas on his label and give them all a verse somewhere on the album, just and bring the average of the album down. The album could be a 9 on 10, and then here come Gooda. Like, nigga, like, nah, bro, just stay home.
And night, it's moonlight and candles.
I didn't like these. Like in hindsight, I don't like these old Drake verses, like this style, like the kind of girl, down the blow. It's just like very basic. The pussy, like get the fuck out of here, Wayne. I'm sorry, bro. Like I don't even want to go down the wormhole of talking about Wayne, because then it makes me sound like a hater. Because when I hear a lot of these Wayne bars in hindsight, it's like, wake up and smell the pussy. Like, no, that's garbage lyrics, fam. I'm not even gonna say that's mid. That's garbage. I'm the pussy monster. I'm the shit. Got toilet roll. Like, all right, bro. Like, listen, he's the GOAT in some categories, but it's also like you kind of had to be there. Like if you tell some 19-year-old, yo, Wayne, yo, you don't know, Wayne's sick, and then you play some of his music, and it's like, I'm the shit, toilet bowl. Nigga be like, that's your GOAT? Sorry, excuse me? That's your man's? Oh, I eat the pussy like McDonald's. It's like, that's your GOAT? All right. I could see your taste in music.
Bro, he even did with Jay-Z. He's like, bro, I'll take the 500K over the dinner, bro. Y'all can't teach me nothing. Like,
You can't just digest this type of art in one sit down. Quality music. It ain't no throwaway.
baby mama ain't even post your single.
Where's she at?
They tried to tear him apart when they were saying somebody ghostwriting his raps.
If it takes a ghostwriter to create that type, man, son.
Bro, sign me up. I ghost me. Casper me.
This is the thing. Y'all gonna condemn somebody for ghostwriting, and y'all the same people that cheated y'all all the way through school.
I guarantee anybody that's hating on Drake, if he offered the opportunity to get.
Look, listen. This is a Glaze sesh, okay? Glaze sesh, all right? Calm down. Glaze sesh is going on right now, all right? If you're not here for the Drake Glaze, go somewhere else. There's channels, a lot of West Coast creators that are over there doing a Drake hate fest right now. If that, okay? You could clean your palate afterwards.
Get on that remix, nigga. Everybody and their mama jump on that.
Is Drake paying homage to the Bay, or do people just hate when he just touch other people's culture?
They made it easy to hate Drake, and it's unfortunate because you got to look at the behind the scenes to that record. Drake mom get paid, the estate get paid, the legacy gets expanded. The fans get a chance to do some history and some research to get aware of who Mac Dre is. He reaches platforms that he may have never reached before. It's a win-win for the whole existence of who Mac Dre is. And the only person that loses is Drake because he inherits the hatred from individuals who have just been programmed to hate him.
If Mac Dre was here, would he call it love or call it biting?
Mac Dre would be on the song. Dre would be like, Cuddy, nigga, Drake, Cuddy, we own Cuddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, nigga, what? He'd be
No cap still. If Mac Dre was alive, he would have been like, oh shit, Drake's using one of my songs. Damn, we gonna eat.
thinking about what car he's finna go buy. Like, you know what I'm saying? How he gonna come with it. Like, Dre didn't even think he was big as he was. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you know, he had his confidence, but he would be like, nigga, what? Cuddy, I'm finna get 3 verses out this nigga for this one, Cuddy.
What is it, the braids? What is it, the braids? Even when I cut them, I can never fade. I mean, it's Drizzy Drake, like.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
Talking about hiding the Bible, maybe y'all should read a page. Iced out crosses on their neck.
Okay, I don't want to see all this. I want to get to the Glaze. Where's the Glaze?
We think you could get us a ring. They bragging about how you went home.
Baby, take it from the king. That song gonna be timeless. Just that chorus.
We're having a Glaze fest right now, gang.
All right. I'm saying, I tell you.
Yo, thank you, Crowdy. Bro, did Drake just freeze the world? Like, I'm serious. Bro. Was Iceman the best rollout that we've seen in years? I'm your host, Laz, and you're locked in with Toronto Rap Stars. On May 15th, the CN Tower literally froze in the middle of Toronto. Ice blocks, fireworks, literally had the news streaming his live stream. CP24 and CTV were both live on YouTube streaming Drake. Then Olivia Chow confirms that Drake was inside City Hall because some of his visuals were there, and then he wants to leave her a note like, yo, thank you, Crowdy. Then Spotify reportedly crashed after he drops. This felt like a movie takeover that the entire city was pulled into. From freezing over the CN Tower to turning the whole of Toronto into a city campaign to 3 albums, did Drake just really remind everybody that he's really the GOAT? Or is the internet just overhyping him? Because if you ask me, I'd say some people drop albums and Drake drops moments.
Woo! Oh my God. Hold on. You need a round of applause there, brother. Well done, Glaze. Okay. Your chain's on the way there, brother. That's good glazing right there, brother. That's good glazing. That's good glazing, my brother.
Drake just dropped 3 albums totaling up to 43 songs, which at first glance can be extremely overwhelming. So I'm going to break down all 3 albums in the simplest terms possible so it's easier for you to kind of decide which project you want to listen to first. There are 3 different albums with 3 different vibes, and you honestly just kind of have to decide what's more important to you. Being in the mood for that specific project or listening to them in order at which Drake intended them to be heard. Iceman, the project is a very bar-heavy, going at people, subliminals, throwing shade, dissing. The next project, Made of Honor, is more of a club island vibe, kind of gives me a little taste of Honestly Nevermind.
Look at the intensity on his face as he describes these moments right here. He's like, oh my, the way, nigga, oh shit. All right. Jordan said, I'm still only listening to Drake since Iceman dropped. Can't get enough of it. Right? That's good glazing right there. Let's go.
More live. And last but not least, the project Habibti is a very slow, mellow R&B style project. So you can honestly choose which project you want to listen to first or what order you want to listen to each of these projects based on
the man's zoning out as he's giving the description right there. Like he don't even have a script in front of him, right? He's not looking at nothing. He's just doing it off the head like, shit, nigga, this shit is so good, nigga. What? Shit. Damn.
mood that you're in. Are you feeling like listening to R&B Drake? Are you feeling like listening to rap heavy diss? You know what I'm saying? Try to decipher lyrics. Or are you trying to listen to club hits, island vibe songs? And the second way that you can listen to these projects is in order at which Drake intended them to be heard. In Iceman episode 4, there was a message at the end of it that said, I made Habibti so that I could make Maid of Honor so that I could make Iceman. So that's technically the chronological order that he made the project. So if you kind of want to hear the shift in tone between each one, that's another way that you can decipher in which order that you listen to these projects. I'm making this video in hopes that it kind of relieves some of the stress that comes with seeing.
Hey, hold on. I don't want to break character or anything, but nigga, I'm making this so you could relieve some of the stress. It's crazy, bro. It's not that serious, fam. It's just music. Niggas are not at home losing sleep over this shit. Like, oh, nigga, somebody needs to break this down for me, or I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the end of the week. Holy fuck.
Listen to club hits, island vibe songs. And the second way that you can listen to these projects is in order at which Drake, chronological order that he made Maid of Honor so that I could make Iceman. So that's technically the chronological order that he made the project. So if you kind of want to hear the shift in tone between each one, that's another way that you can decipher in which order that you listen to these projects. I'm making this video in hopes that it kind of relieves some of the stress that comes with seeing so much music at once. And if you feel like I did a good
right? It's stressful. I opened up my Spotify. I seen 3 albums. I was like, Drake, you gave me too much. Lord Drake, Lord Six God, you gave me too much. How am I ever going to be able to get through all of this and break it down? I need the perfect Drake Glazer breakdown to be able to like guide me through my approach before I even listen to anything. I wish they put the creators' names on this, bro. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Good job at that. Be sure to follow up and stay tuned because I have a lot more videos coming just like this one. There's going to be so much stuff going on in the news media, you know what I'm saying, on TikTok, online, all that stuff that at first glance might be like extremely overwhelming. But when
I fuck with this guy, he's making it like, yo, you need to hear this, bro, or you can have sleepless nights, man.
Packaged in simpler terms isn't really that hard to understand.
Tired of all of y'all telling me niggas.
Niggas is making their own music videos.
Y'all gonna keep calling this soft when it's
same guy also produced this.
Oh shit! They got Matt in there too.
The facts are.
Paying a bill.
Look, the facts are Drake was going up against a lot of powerful forces, and it had nothing to do with Kendrick. Like most of this stuff was mapped out long before. The exact man with Rock Nation responsible for this was the exact same person who was responsible for producing this.
If Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime special wins, I'm really going to hear it from Drake.
That was the Emmys in 2025, exact same producer. But I'm not even done because the exact same guy also produced this.
Not like us, Kendrick Lamar.
What's up with it? Same producer for all 3 shows, but I'm not done because the BET Hip Hop Awards had the exact same producer again.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank everybody out in this.
Hold on. That's not our name. Is our name the Drake Glazers? Glazers United? Is that the name? Glazers United is crazy. Okay, hold on. We gotta stop for a second. Who's in the Glazers United crew? All right. Give me some names of the creators who have made the Glazers United crew. Academics got the chain, so Academics is the leader. I'm sorry. I initiate Academics, leader of the Drake Glazer clan. Okay? He got the chain. He's the only one who got the chain. Maul. Black Pudding, I don't know, man. I haven't really seen you do that much Drake glazing out here, fam. Your glaze might not be strong enough. What's the dirt? I can't get in there. I see the Friday Ricky Dread in there. Right? Aiden Ross. You in second am I in the second command? I'm in the second string, right? The cavalry. Just in case. Hold on. This whole channel? The whole channel? I don't know, bros. You know what? Sure. Yes. Yes. I ain't even gonna rebuttal this shit. Yes. DJ Natural is definitely on Culture United. I don't know. DJ Natural, he might have been converted. He might have been converted. J Roebuck. J Roebuck is new in it too now. You know what I'm saying? J Roebuck, he might be like the rookie of the year. All right? So let's get a starting five. Let's do it like basketball. Starting five. Academics. If I'm making the starting five, I'm going with Academics, like to really go to war for some Drake shit. Academics, Maul, they're gonna be the loudest. Maul's just gonna be obtuse. Nothing you can say is gonna be able to knock Maul off his square. You can say the most flagrant but true shit, and Maul will be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay? So Academics and Maul, definitely starters. We need to get What's the Dirt in there because he's very analytical. He can break down shit. All right, so he's the breakdown expert. He could probably call some of the freaking plays before they even happen. All right, so What's the Dirt in there for the intelligentsia? You feel me? Before we get to J Roebuck, because I feel like J Roebuck is good for a good rookie for the starting five. Is there anybody else I can think of who's like popping? So we got What's the Dirt, we got Maul, we got Ack. You see, the thing is that's crazy. We don't even have like a bunch of people, like how people say like the K-Barbs or the K-Bots got all these different West Coast creators and shit like that. So yeah, fuck it. J Roebuck in there, rookie of the year, starting five. So he's part of the starting five. Am I throwing myself in there? Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll be a forward. I won't be a power forward. I'm getting kind of old. Okay. I'm kind of like a little bit shaky. They might kick me off the team at any point in time. You know what? Certified Jarrett might have to take my place still. Certified Jarrett he's like way more like obtuse. You gotta understand, like I want to be in the team, fam. Like I'm chainless, right? But I'm objective. I'm the same guy who was like, yo, Drake, what about this fucking lawsuit? Now you're embarrassing the whole of Canada. That was harsh. I understand. There's been things that I've done in the past that it's just like, Friday, bro. Why you're not staying on code? Okay? I'm gonna do better for 2026. All right? I'll work on my Glaze game. Maybe I can get into the starting five. That's why I'm not even putting myself in the starting five. You guys got to put somebody else. Certified Jared, perfect. So here we go. Academics, Maul, What's the Dirt, Certified Jared, and Rookie of the Year J. Roebuck. That's a crazy team right there. That's taking out anybody, fam. Right? Maybe Flacco could be in there off the bench. I can come off the bench. Right? Grand Wizard could come off the bench. We got this, bro. 2026 is our year.
Crowd, y'all looking good.
That's the 4th award show in a row that the exact same guy produced. iHeart Music Awards. Kendrick cleaned up in both. Same producer again. Mind you, all these award shows take place in Los Angeles. And you might not think that means much, but it does when it comes to networking and you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, company events. Like, yeah, there's a lot of politics that go on. Absolutely. Jay-Z specifically hired this guy's company to take care of every single Super Bowl halftime show. He's been the producer since 2020. This big, big business that they're doing together. The man's name.
Matt's doing the analytical Glaze.
Name is Jesse Collins. He's very close with Rock Nation, Jay-Z, and he produced for all 5 events. Drake gives you clues too. Like you got the Bud Light can, which is the official sponsor of the NFL. The guy's wearing a Virginia hat.
Yo, I don't know how the hell Matt finds all of this shit, bro. Like I know he says that he has it's not ADHD. What's the other thing he says? Be bipolar, right? So I know part of that is like fixating on things, and even with ADHD, I think he might have mentioned that as well. And I'm not saying these are things that sometimes people look at as quote unquote handicaps, and then sometimes people look at it as a superpower because he's super crazy analytical, fam. How the hell did you figure out the Bud Light can? And like, that's just like, you're like deeply looking into every single part of the frame, bro. Like a guy like him, like if you put him into the FBI, fam, he'll do way better work than Cash Patel.
Jesse Collins is from Virginia. He also loads 5 shots into the shotgun because that's how many.
The nigga is counting the bullets. You guys get mad at him for counting niggas, but when he gets something like right like this, then it's like, oh, you're a freaking visionary. Let the man cook, bro. That's how sometimes you gotta keep counting on, yo, let me see. Oh, why did you do this? If you get it wrong, you get it wrong. But like at least the nigga's doing the work that we ain't willing to do.
Events he was responsible for. And at those events, they either tore Drake down, made jokes at his expense, or prop Kendrick up. But notice how he loads the gun with his bare hands. His gloves are right here, right? This is deliberate because basically his digital footprint or his fingerprints are on every single one of those bullets. There's no hiding that he was involved in these events, right? See the Virginia hat, but you also see that they position the blinds in the windows. They do look like jail bars, and I think they position them deliberately because really they're trapped with their plan. Drake is going to get him. Drake is going to get him.
Yo, this guy made this music video like 10 times more fun. Like I watched the video before and I was like, video cool. I like the song. Ooh, they got Pinocchio mask. This guy Matt looked at it. He turned like a 3-minute music video into like a freaking half-an-hour breakdown. I was like, this guy's, you're on another level, brother.
You think the Bay's gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga? That Oakland show might be your last stop, nigga. Drake flipped the fuck out of that. First of all, he paid homage to Mac Dre on that new song, Too Hard for the Radio. Not only that, he made sure that he gets paid every time that song gets paid. Also got the blessings of his mother because he reached out to her to do the song. He put 2 Bay Area producers on that song. Not only that, it's causing a rift between the Bay and LA.
On one side,
I hate that this clip is getting run because he pulled his shit back right away like, oh no, you guys don't get my sense of humor. But now he's getting to go viral off of this dumbass take.
That he's intentionally trying to drive a wedge between LA and the Bay. I don't buy that. I don't subscribe to that.
And a lot of people said that Drake was a culture vulture, especially that night when that song dropped. But Kamaya came out and said that, you know, Drake did a lot for her in career and helped people in the Bay. So you got people from the Bay saying that Drake is helping people from the Bay, where Kendrick tried to create a riff for Drake in the Bay because of the Tupac ring situation and the AI voice, where the Bay is seemingly like, hey, nah, we fuck with Drake. Fuck you. And I'm gonna show you how to do this, little nigga. Was not only for the song and how to spin it, but it was how to pay homage to people in the Bay and do it the right way by them and show you that he has more love in the Bay than you do.
I'ma show you what to do, little nigga. Hey, I'ma show you what to do, little boy. Hey, I'ma show you what.
Drake just passed Mike.
Did you guys catch that? I didn't even realize that all of that shit happened with the Bay. Of him talking to Mac Drake's family and all this. Bruh. How did the niggas find the time to do all of this shit? Like, bro, holy. He got the whole team working crazy. Like, a song isn't just a song for this nigga. Like, there's a lot of implications and phone calls and everything rather than just, oh, I went into the booth and dropped 16. Like, nah, fam. Niggas got to make real calls before the 16s get put down.
Michael Jackson on the charts, all while dissing his label exactly like Mike might have. Janice STFU from Iceman just went #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, giving Drake his 14th #1 of his career and officially putting him past Mike. Back on First Person Shooter, he rapped,
Bro, I want away from Michael, nigga. Beat it, nigga, beat it.
and now he's officially done it on a song where he's objectively dissing his label, which feels very similar to how Michael Jackson used to talk about the music industry. MJ famously said, I hate labels because it should just be music. And fans think that Drake referenced that entire legacy throughout the rollout. Drake allegedly spent 120 racks on the MJ crystal glove and put it front and center on the Iceman cover.
120 racks? That's not so bad. I would have thought this shit would be like 500 racks, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie.
But fans notice another detail. Underneath the glove, Drake is wearing a friendship bracelet that spells out Iceman in the exact same style that Taylor Swift popularized again during her Eras tour.
Oh, these niggas are good at this shit, bro. See, this is why I gotta watch these, because I don't got the time, bro. All right. Yeah. Look at this.
And center on the Iceman cover. But fans notice another detail. Underneath the glove, Drake is wearing a friendship bracelet that spells out Iceman in the exact same style that Taylor Swift popularized again during her Eras tour. And after MJ, Taylor Swift is the next chart record that Drake would have to pass. The one difference between Drake and MJ's battles, though, is that Michael Jackson owned a massive piece of Sony while he was doing this, while Drake is trying to pull this off while still inside the machine. And if this rumored 3-album exit plan really ends in Drake going fully independent, this could go down as one of the most calculated chart runs in music history.
That chain was $12 million. Drake paid you $12 million for the chain. Complex voted you the #1 celebrity jeweler in the world right now. We have to talk about some of the pieces. Let's start with that Drake chain. We made a chain basically for every time he thought about proposing, but he didn't, which ended up being 42 different times, 42 different stones. So there are 42 different girls that he wanted to propose to, and he didn't on any of them. You got to ask him. How much was the chain? That chain was $12 million. Drake paid you $12 million for the chain.
Bro, you just made my fucking head hurt, man. Niggas just put 12 million on a chain. Wow. Hold on, let me let that breathe for a second. Because I know man's be stunting, you know what I'm saying? I feel like niggas need to just stop stunting at this point. If Drake is willing to spend 12 million on a chain, then like you niggas can't rap about balling and shit anymore. They're not doing that, bro. They're not spending 12 million on one chain. Niggas like, I got 500,000 on my neck. So what? This nigga spent 12 million on one of the chains in his collection, bro. Like, bro, just everybody else just needs to stop, bro. Just stop rapping about jewelry. Okay?
Yes, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the most expensive chain in history of hip-hop. History of music, forget hip-hop. Drake is music. Drake's bigger than hip-hop.
Hold on, let me read this here. Is that the most... Drake's previous engagement chain was the most expensive chain ever made in music history. Yes, Drake's previous engagement necklace is widely considered one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive chain ever made in music history, valued at approximately $12.5 million to $13 million, created by jeweler Alex Moss. This piece features 42 engagement rings, 351.38 carats, and took 14 months to complete. Key details about the chain: cost estimate between 12.5 million to 13 million, making it a record setter in hip hop. Significance: it represents 42 times Drake. Blah blah blah. We already heard all this. Design: it consists of this amount of carats, all set in 18 karat white gold. Jesus Christ, niggas is rich. Whew.
History of music, forget hip hop. Drake is music. Drake's bigger than hip hop. So this chain has to be the most expensive chain in music history.
Wow. I think that is enough glazing right now for the day.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.